What do you do after you've been outside all freaking afternoon? It's too hot. You're going in with your shoes too?
And it's one more minute, and you feel you're in it. Caught up in this thing that we call living. A lot of forgetting and forgiving. I'm letting go, cause it is you I wanna follow. All of the time and circumstances. Call it a game of taking chances. I'm letting go, cause it is you I wanna follow.
What do you do after you've been outside all freaking afternoon? It's too hot. You're going in with your shoes too? Ah! Sarah is like going in the water. How does that feel?
Oh my god, it feels so good. Oh, we need
Is
to
it
go back
refreshing? Yeah, somewhere we're getting a leak. We have to find where the leak is. I don't know. No, because there's no water. Oh, there's a little bit. Oh no, there's a lot of water. Okay, we found the leak. Okay, I'll patch it. I've got a patch kit inside. All right. All right, let's go inside and get that and then get our bathing suits on. It is flipping hot. You guys, I'm not even kidding. It is so hot. I think somebody's enjoying the swimming pool out there. This is what we were talking about the other day. This is why we have to have the gate thing in the kitchen. Because they do that. It's so funny. She's definitely a Labrador. She's like, I like this thing. She's sticking her face under the water, Sarah. Aww. Hey, Jamily. So, just got out of the shower. Oh my gosh. Now I'm like burning up a bit, but the puppies are in here. Oh my gosh. I just let them in. I'm not even kidding. Casey is covered in dirt. Do you see all the mud all over her? She's covered in mud. She's soaking wet. No, don't shake on me. She's literally soaking wet. She's covered in mud. Hi, Goofy. I just locked the dog door. We gotta have her dry off so we can brush her to get all the dirt off of her before she can get put in her bed for the night. Codrick's like, thanks a lot for laying on me. Huh, tell her, say, thanks a lot for laying on me. Goofy. Look at her face. You got mud all over your face. Don't. Look at that face. You got mud all over your face. Casey, what were you doing? Yeah. Silly girl, got mud all over you. Okay, get off of the fence. But anyway, Sarah is exhausted. Can you tell? Aww. Look at my baby. I'm sleeping. Oh, my precious squirrel. So she's crashed out. She ate, well, her and I ate nachos for dinner. We used like the leftovers from the tacos last night, and I deep fried the tortilla shells, the tortilla shells, and I ended up making chips out of those, and then smothered it in the remainder of what was left from the tacos last night, which by the way was delicious. So that's what we did. I'm trying to organize my bed here because I'm going to chill out, pick out a movie, and edit the vlog. And I think that's gonna be it. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with these boxes right here. I don't know yet. And everything else has been organized, but I haven't figured out that stuff right there yet. So we'll see. But other than that, you guys, I hope everybody had a really awesome day. Sarah and I had a very successful day. We finally, you guys, I'm not even kidding, finally got Sarah's medical stuff approved. If you ever run into problems when it comes to like your health insurance or your medical coverage or whatnot, don't give up. Make sure that you fight them until like tooth and nail to make sure that things get done correctly. Apparently the place that we use ended up switching management. Thank goodness they did, because when we went in today, we were in and out of there in 45 minutes. And the last 2 times we went, we were there for well over 6 and 8 hours. 6 hours the first time, 8 hours the second time. But this time around, it took 45 minutes. We went in, she goes, you don't need that paperwork. And I was like, I just filled all that out. She goes, you don't even need that. Just bring in these 2 documents. I was like, well, I've already got those. She goes, well, then good. We'll send you to a worker. Sent me over to the worker that has been managing Sarah's case. And they said, well, we were expecting you to come in sooner. So we had nothing but problems because they wanted a letter that didn't exist for her medical stuff. Like there was a stupid letter that they needed from the VA and from her actual pediatrician. But the pediatrician already submitted it, and the VA doesn't make that kind of form. So they're not even involved in her medical stuff. Like, that has nothing to do with her. The VA is mine, like all me. And so it was just this uphill battle with them. And when we went in today, she's like, what paper are you talking about? I said, well, this was the paper she said she needed. And the lady that we were seeing today, she's like, that doesn't even exist. Like, why would they need that? That wouldn't even determine whether Sarah would get the insurance or not. So today we walked out of there with our heads held high with her authorization number and her approval for her insurance, all in 45 minutes. So we went straight over, made her dental appointment, called Dr. Barton, made her an appointment. She's going to get her implant removed out of her arm. It's not working. We've noticed that it's not working the past couple of weeks. And so Sarah has noticed a huge change. I've noticed a really big change. And so we are going to go ahead and have Dr. Barton remove that implant, and we are going to try a alternative measure, which I think is going to work better for Sarah. It was one that she had been on previously that worked really, really good. Sarah was really happy with it, other than the fact that it left, you know, the little markings on her skin from it. But she was like, Mom, I'd rather go back to wearing the patch than having the thing in my arm. It's constantly bothering her. It's a constant irritation for her, and she would rather just go back to the patch. So we are going to go back to the patch, and I think that that's going to be where we're going to put it. So like I said, guys, not much that we vlogged today. It was so hot out. We spent our morning getting all the paperwork and printing things out and doing all that stuff this morning. Then we went and we did 45 minutes over at the office, got that approved. Then we went and made appointments. And so it wasn't something we were just gonna, like, there's nothing to vlog in that. So I hope everybody had a great day. And if you did, come back. See us again tomorrow. We vlog it every day, whether things are good, bad, or sometimes even boring. Bye. The water, and so the water was freezing when I went out there to go clean it, and then the kids went and played in it for a while, and it was so cold that instead of them staying out there the whole time, they were just like, no.